It is late at night. The city is quiet. The lights outside are dim, and many people already sleep. But I still sit in the office, alone. My laptop is in front of me. Numbers, tables, profits, losses. My life fits inside these numbers. I stare at the screen, but I feel nothing. No pride, no joy, only pressure. Do you know that? More and more pressure. I am the managing director. I have reached a lot, a big office, a good income, respect from others. Many would say I have made it. But to be honest, it does not feel like that. It never feels enough. When I hit one goal, I right away think of the next. When I earn more money, I want even more. It never stops. In my head, there is only one thought. You must go on. You may not stand still. My big goal is clear, 1 million. I am close, very close. And I tell myself each day, when I reach it, I will be happy. Then I can finally rest. But deep inside, it is silent, empty. I sit here in my office, deep in the night, and ask softly, why does success feel empty? I have everything I wanted, yet it feels as if I have nothing. My day starts early, far too early. Even before the sun rises, I grab my phone and see emails, messages, new problems. My head is full in seconds, and I get no calm moment. I get up, but my body feels heavy, as if I never slept. I walk to the bathroom and look quickly into the mirror. For a moment I stand still. My eyes look tired, and my face seems empty. I quietly ask myself when I began to look like this, but I push the thought away at once because I have no time. Downstairs, the next meeting already waits, and I must perform. In the office, everything is loud and fast. People talk, phones ring, and everyone wants something from me. I listen, I answer, I decide, but I feel nothing now. It is like a film that repeats every day. Numbers, pressure, and expectations. More and more expectations. Between tasks, I see a message from an old friend. He writes that we have not met for long and asks if we can see each other. I read it, but I do not reply. I think later. As always. In the evening, I sit alone in the office again. All have gone, but I still work. My head hurts and my shoulders are heavy. Still, I keep going, because I tell myself this is the price of success. Yet deep inside, a quiet thought grows. What if I am on the wrong path? I walk to the bathroom again and look in the mirror once more. This time longer. I see myself, but it feels strange, as if I am another person. And softly I say, that is no longer me. This morning, something is different. I wake up, but my body feels heavy. My arms are tired and my head is empty and loud at the same time. I sit up slowly, but I feel dizzy at once. For a moment, everything looks blurred. I grip the bed and breathe in deeply. My heart beats fast, far too fast. I think, maybe it is only stress, like always. So I get up anyway. I dress and go to work as if nothing happened. In the office, I sit at my desk and look at the screen. Numbers, emails, meetings, everything like always. But suddenly I feel dizzy again. My hands shake a little. I try to stay calm, but my heart pounds loudly in my chest. I stand, but my legs feel weak. For a moment I feel fear, real fear. Later I visit a doctor. He looks at me for a long time and says calmly, "Your body is exhausted. You must slow down. If you keep going, it will get worse, maybe very bad." I hear his words, but I do not want to accept them. In my head, I think only of work, of my goal, of the money. I am so close. I cannot stop now. I leave the surgery and go back to the office. Everything inside me says I should stop. but I ignore it. I tell myself, I have no time to be weak. It starts slowly, and at first I hardly notice it. One client cancels a meeting, and soon after an email arrives. A contract is put on hold. I read the message many times and understand it, but I refuse to believe it. I think it is only a small problem and keep working like always. Yet the next day, another message comes. Another client leaves, and another project ends. My heart grows heavy, and I open the numbers on my screen. They look worse than usual, and I check everything, but nothing gets better. It gets worse and worse. Days turn hectic. My team is nervous and all ask me what we should do. I try to stay calm and say we have control, but fear grows inside me, unstoppable. At night I cannot sleep. I lie awake and think only of answers, money, and losses. I feel everything slipping away, and I have no control anymore. One morning I sit again before my screen and watch the numbers fall further. I stare at them and do not move. It feels as if something inside me breaks. Everything I worked for so long slowly disappears before my eyes. I lean back, breathe deeply, and notice the office is completely silent. For the first time I do not think of action, only that I lose everything. A new question enters my mind. If all is gone, what remains of me? The next day I sit in the office again, but this time everything is different. It is quiet. Too quiet. No phone rings, no emails arrive, no one knocks on my door. I just sit there and hear only my own breath. In the past I would have wished for this exact peace, but now it feels heavy, almost empty. I look at my screen, but I have nothing left to do. No numbers that push me, no goal that chases me. Only silence. I lean back and gaze out of the window. The city keeps moving. People go to work, cars pass by, everything runs as usual. Only I stand still. For the first time in many years, I do not know what to do. I pick up my phone and look at it. No call, no new message. In the past, it was my most important tool. Now it just lies there. Silent. I slowly put it away again. A question appears in my head, one I have hidden for long. Who am I without my work? Without the money, without the pressure, without the goals? I have no answer. And that is what scares me. I stand up and walk slowly through the office. Everything looks the same, but it feels strange. My desk, my folders, the empty chairs. It is as if I see a place that once was mine. I sit down again and feel something I have not felt for a long time. Calm. But this calm is not light. It is heavy and still, and deep inside something begins to grow. A quiet insight that I do not yet understand. I leave the office and step outside. The air is cool, and I breathe in deep. I walk slowly along the street with no aim. For the first time, I have no plan. No meetings, no pressure. I do not know where to go. So I just keep walking. After a few minutes, I reach a small park. I sit on a bench and look ahead. People pass by. Some laugh, others are quiet. Everything seems normal, only I feel different. Next to me, a small child plays with a ball. The child laughs loudly and runs back and forth. For a moment, I simply watch. Then the child stops and looks at me. It steps closer and asks, "Why are you sad?" I am surprised. I say nothing. I have no answer. The child keeps looking, then smiles and runs back. That small smile stays in my head. I sit still and think. When did I last smile like that? For no reason, with no pressure. I remember earlier days. times when I had not thought about money, moments when I had simply lived. The memory hurts, yet it feels warm too. Slowly, I understand something. I have tried for so long to gain more, I forgot what I already had. I always pushed my life forward, always saying, later. But that later never came. I sit on this bench and feel I lost something important, and perhaps now is the moment to find it again. I stay on the bench for a long time and look at the sky. The clouds move slowly, and everything seems calm. Inside me, it also becomes calmer. For the first time in many years, I feel no pressure. I do not think about money. I do not think about goals. I only think about my life, about the time I have lost, about the people I ignored, and about myself. I stand up slowly and walk on. My steps are calm. I am not in a hurry. I feel the ground under my feet, the air on my skin. Small things I have not felt for a long time. Before, everything was fast, faster and faster. Now everything is slow, and it feels right. I now understand something I did not want to see. Money is not life. Success is not only work. Success is when you can feel, when you have time, when you are really there. I tried so long to win my life that I almost lost it. As I walk home, I take my phone from my pocket. I look at it, but I open no emails. Instead, I write a message to my friend. Only one line. Are you free today? Then I put the phone away and smile softly. I know my life will not be perfect at once, but I have made a decision. I will not just run anymore. I will stand still. I will see. I will live. And for the first time, this path feels right.